party is at 4 stacks of 6. Next up, we're just going to go right into it. Here goes the nukes. Nuke number 1 for 312. Nuke number 2 for 104. OK starts. Swing. 10 hits for 929. Chaos, not long for this world. Double nuke swing coming at you. Hits 304, followed by 110. Incoming fire 2, not going to be enough to slow this party down. And a swing. 10 hits for 460. Chaos still there. Chaos doesn't have that much in the way of defenses, but a lot of health. Nuke for 131, 10 hits for 211, and a nuke for 191. Chaos goes down. GG to Dem0nfr0g, who finishes with an official GG race time, 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 28 seconds. GG to him.
GG's Dem0nfr0g.
And we're joined in the booth by Dem0nfr0g. How's it going, man?
Hi.
So, how's your run?
See, after I took 15 quakes to do the last lich, I decided to keep doing the dumb thing until the dumb thing worked, and it worked fine.
So let's talk party comp, right? Because I saw you were forced into 0 or 3 black belts, and you decided to go with the take 2 black mages tile. What was going through your mind as to what your second row was going to end up being?
I had all kinds of options. Row 4 was on the table if I found a sword. I didn't. And the use the wizard staff play was literally like, well, I found it in Volcano. It's kind of meant to be. Let's try to do that.
Yeah, we noticed that you seemed pretty hesitant in Mirage Tower. It looked like you were going to open a lot of boxes, but then you only opened a few boxes, and I was figuring that you really wanted a sword, and I called out to the seed, give us a sword that isn't a Mazza -5, and apologies for handing you your XCal -5. That was my fault.
Yeah, I was looking for. So by that point, I had the Masmoon, and I was okay to make that work. I was more worried about a ribbon because one of the curses on the knight was -10 MDef, and I've already gotten bit once by a -MDef on my melee dude, and I didn't want to do it again. So I really, really, really wanted a ribbon. And yeah, so in Sky, I actually meant to recheck floor 1 on the way out, but I just brain hole that. But for Sky, like I'm willing to check the chest dense locations. I also wanted some levels because I knew with Mazza -5 I needed a couple extra levels than I was anticipating. That's why I took that Adama grind in Ordeals. I took that until I saw 5 hits on Mazza. As soon as I saw 5 hits, I dipped out.
So we just got word Rojo has forfeit, was unable to find zombies, found everything else, couldn't find the zombie encounter in TOF, and then couldn't find the zombie ghoul encounter in Marsh 1.
Yeah, it was pretty deep. I had to sit there for 5 or 6 minutes at least in Marsh, and I was about ready to dip out and go to Topher and see if they showed up there.
And we're joined in the booth by Rojo. GG, man. Rotten break. How's it going?
Hey, thanks. Yeah, was I looking in the right place? I think I was.
Yeah, you were.
No, you were looking in TOF, and I have to believe that the zombie encounter there rolled slot 8, and then you went back to Marsh 1, which was also a good place. Demon was there for a while before he got his to spawn, I will say.
Well, you know, that's Randomizer for you.
Yep.
I have to say, Rojo, when you lit up that hit level 40 tile, I was like, oh, this is bad. This is not good. I'm not planning to go anywhere near 40.
Yeah, what did you end up going with? Did you take the fighter or?
Yeah, fighter red, black, black.
Yeah, that's what I figured you would. As soon as I saw Nuka level 1, I was like, oh no, I should have picked the red mage.
Yeah, then faded 3, but with nuke being 1, I barely even touched the fade.
Yeah,
Level 1 nukes kind of makes all of your problems go away.
it sure does. I ended up doing a grind on the blue dragons. They were a little dangerous, but I only wiped on them once, so they weren't too bad.
Oh, where were they? I never saw that.
Volcano.
Yeah, fire tile and volcano.
Ah, okay, yeah, I never took that. I found there was actually a couple of good grind tiles. There was the 2 shark, 2 eye tile in ice, and then the 2 to 4 agama, and then I thought there was something else that was decent, but yeah, I took a couple levels on both of those. To like I said, get that Mazza up to 5 hits was what I mainly needed out of that.
Yep, I found the ice tile after I did the grind, and I never found the agamas. But yeah, I don't know. I just figured with the fighter and that huge strength bonus, it would be fine. But with a massive -5, I was like, I don't know about going in at like level 30.
So shoutouts to our tracker Shadowed Flames pointing out in chat that just in case you really, really wanted to look for another sword, the katana and the Vorpal also rolled negative.
Yay!
Nice.
So Rojo, similar question for you. Going into this, what thoughts did you have about a second row? Because I saw that you checked off take 2 black mages. Was there a thought of going in a direction other than that?
I had considered some backups just in case things got like real nasty and I had to take the black belt. But I decided like pretty much before we dropped the gate that I was going for that column 2 situation. And also, like when you make a decision and commit to something that early, I feel like it just takes a lot of the pressure off. So you're not like looking at the board and being like, okay, well, what can I equip? Can I cast this? Can I do that? Can I use this house here? You just know what you're doing, and it cuts a lot of the fat out.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and in this one, like I usually do that, but I definitely kept column 4, which I ended up doing. Thankfully, I kept that open. So I think row. What was I initially going to do? I was initially going to do row 4. Column 2 was an option. Column 4 was an option. Hell, even I think bottom left, top right was an option. I'm starting to buy. I bought like slow and rub and stuff, and started checking off the elements I had to cast. But as soon as I got that wizard staff and was able to land it first turn on carry, like okay, well, column 4 is effectively done at this point. So I just gotta go spend some money, and I bought 10 keys. Yay!
Yeah, that was pretty funny when he did
that.
that. Yep. That's one way to handle it.
That was amazing.
Yep.
One key ring, please. All right, that'll be like 100,000 gold.
Pocket change.
Seems reasonable.
So, Rojo, unfortunately, this brings your tournament run to its conclusion. Do you have any thoughts about the DAB tournament so far?
Yeah, I mean it's been a lot of fun. It's I've said it before, but it's a format that before this I'd never dabbled in at all.
See what you did there.
Yeah.
And it's something I'll probably play just on my own time from time to time. It's a fun way to shake things up. Aside from that, I was given a couple gifts. I think it's fair to say in previous matches to even get this far. So I'm not too shaken up about being out of the tournament. But I am looking forward to seeing how things end up in the finals.
All right, and Dem0nfr0g, you are staring down the loser of the Gregly Puff Fry Teeth match-off. What are your thoughts on that?
If I go against Greg, I don't care what line it's on. I'm giving him promote as soon as possible.
I like it.
All right.
I know nothing about fried teeth, which is simultaneously good and bad because I don't know what to give him.
Luffy, I've been talking a lot. You got any questions for him?
No, I think you pretty much hit all the boxes there. Again, no pun intended. But I was curious as to Demon why he was opening all the boxes. We had a feeling he was digging out that sword because he was looking at that row 4, and he kind of answered that one for us. That was my big question. GG's Rojo. That was some tough breaks trying to dig out those zombies, but you know. These things happen. Rando gonna rando, but you ran a great race, and it was really a pleasure to watch you. So thank you.
Hey, thanks.
All right, and I guess we'll just move on to final thoughts. We'll start with our winner, Dem0nfr0g.
Well, thank you guys. I see Luffy looks like he's pulling double duty here, restreaming and comms. Thank you, Fizzle, for coming, and Shadow for tracking. I say it every time, and I'm going to keep saying it. I love the dab tournament because I love the element of seeing what your opponent's doing. Like I mentioned earlier, seeing Roger like that hit the level 40 thing, that little bit of a fire under my butt, going, okay, I can't keep screwing around. I got to get going. So I just love that part of the tournament. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, comms and audience and everybody. And I'll have to wait and see what happens with this Greg Freiteeth match.
Rojo, final thoughts.
Yeah, thanks for everybody working to put the show on. And yeah, no, I think I said pretty much everything before. But GG Demon, good luck in the remainder of the tournament.
Thank you.
And yeah, and then yeah, I know it's been fun. So thanks for watching.
My partner in crime, Luffy, final thoughts.
I just want to say thank you to the racers. Thank you to Shadow for tracking. Thank you for doing comms with me. This is a lot of fun. Follow our runners. Join the Discord. Come hang out with us. It's a lot of fun.
All right. Special shout outs to Randomania for hosting us. And yeah, big shout out to Shadowed Flame, the unsung hero of this run, who took lots of lovely notes that we read most of the time to keep us looking like we know what we're talking about. For all of us here at the Final Fantasy Randomizer community, my name is Lorfin Borfin, and we will see you next time. Have a good night, everyone.